The battle of sea salt sprays. That is what I'm talking about today, and it's gonna get interesting. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna share my opinions. So many of you, and thank you all so much, know what this is. This is Tidal Wave. It's my sea salt spray. It's my #1 selling product in my lineup. I'll get into the whole process about this particular sea salt spray and my journey throughout the process. But let's go back in time, okay? This is where brand credibility starts to come into play. And really what it comes down to is a matter of taste. Anytime you're purchasing something, anytime you're going to trust in a brand, it comes down to taste. Why do you purchase from that particular company? Do you care about the culture, the background, the relevancy of that company? You don't even care about that? You just want a product? Everyone shops differently, and there's a lot to be said for that. Now, a quick little background about myself. If you have no idea who I am, I'm the Salon Guy. I've been a hairstylist for a little over 30 years, okay? I'm retired from seeing clients, but I've worked in salons throughout most of my career. I've worked for major companies, the largest beauty companies in the world. I've worked for L'Oreal, and I worked for Paul Mitchell many years ago, going around teaching and educating hairstylists on these products. So I learned at a very young age. I'm talking 21 years old. I was very fortunate to go through, a mentorship program, really pay my dues in the salon industry, trained internationally. So I've got a lot of experience working with huge brands and also just my own hands-on experience, thousands and thousands of clients over the years. And that's basically my background, I mean, I'm licensed in 3 different states to cut hair and all that. So, when I started my YouTube channel, I was probably one of the first in the salon industry or so to start creating a brand. I was a little unsure of where I wanted to go with it, but initially I was like, I want to be the Ryan Seacrest of the salon industry, and I want to, be a media personality, and I started to do that. You can go back and watch a lot of my videos of me interviewing, celebrities and high-profile people and fashion designers, and I did, 4 seasons of Fashion Week filming. You can watch all of this stuff on my YouTube channel. I mean, the last 14 years of me building up my brand, it's all there on YouTube for you to just go back and watch. And it's really been a long journey, and I'm very fortunate. So I haven't given up. How I started my own product line was somewhat of a unique story, because anytime I would post a YouTube video, people would ask, hey, what product are you using? So I kept plugging all these other brands because that's what I was using or that's what I was working for. And I'm like, wait a minute. If people trust my opinion on what I want to share with what product I'm using, I mean, that I have a little bit of influence. People trust me. They trust a bald guy, like everyone says on the internet, but you have no hair. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, it's like when you go to a restaurant, do you always ask to see the chef? I mean, So anyway, the whole process was very interesting. I said, I need to come up with my own product line so that people can buy it directly from me because they trust my opinion. So that's where the whole journey started. I had, met a local manufacturer, like local in the same state that I still reside in, and we had this plan. He made samples right in front of me, a shampoo, a conditioner, and a hair gel. That's all I wanted to start out with. And, he was gonna help front the manufacturing costs, get a percentage, and it took a little time to test the products. I'm getting ready, everything's, getting set to launch, and all of a sudden he backed out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you strung me along for like a year of me having my own products, and I'm like, I can't believe it. So I gave up hope. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm done. I'm not gonna. So then I started looking into products, and I started learning about the manufacturing process, and there's companies out there that basically make products for you. They have their own formulas and things like that. And I started working with one of those companies early on. They were basically telling me like, oh, these are your products, and it's going to have your brand on it, and this is all for you, and blah blah. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I tested some of these products, and I launched my line. And early on, it was fantastic. They were great products, and I was like, this is such an amazing process. And then I started noticing, people were saying things on the internet like, oh, your products are the same as this person's. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, because other people who had no experience in the salon industry, just random Joe Schmoes, guys who were like, say for example, an electrician or, a manager at like a coffee shop or something. All of a sudden they were like, oh wait, I can make my own hair products too. Next thing you know, everybody and their cat was creating a hair product company because they simply could. So I started to get a little concerned about this. So I remember I went to one of the manufacturers and I said, if anybody were to call you up, anyone, doesn't matter, you don't screen them, and they said, I'm Joe Schmo, whoever I am, I want these hair products, here's my, all that, you would make that for anyone? They were like, well, yeah. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I, over time, ended the relationship with this company, and there's so many of them out there, and I took it upon myself to really start changing a lot of the formulations and coming up with new products and going with different manufacturing routes and all that. Now, it comes back to this sea salt spray. This sea salt spray, well, not this one, but my original sea salt spray, which, I'm not going to say, is a great product. All the products I have are great, and if I've eliminated a product from my lineup, it's because maybe, I wasn't selling enough of it or whatever. So I was, I had a sea salt spray, and it was called Tidal Wave. And it was a great product. It was kind of a sleeper because I wasn't really promoting it in the way I should have years ago. So anyway, I was starting to do pretty well with it. Next thing you know, I'm not gonna name names throughout this whole video. I'm not gonna name any names. I may use references and you can guess who I may be talking about, but I'm not gonna call people out. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just speaking the truth. So I'll never forget, I saw a YouTube personality, and when I say, let's say big personality on YouTube, who had a hair product line using the same manufacturer I originally did that I ended with, and I'm like, wait, these are the exact same product, and I learned where they were getting their products from. I'm like, oh, they're just, he's slapping his label on these, okay, whatever, that's what he's doing. And then launched a sea salt spray. And I was like, now this is like 2 years or so after I had my own. I can vaguely remember watching the video of the launch of the sea salt spray. And this were almost the exact words from I can remember of this individual said, yeah, I see, everyone's talking about sea salt sprays, and so I have a sea salt spray now because, I don't know, it's cool. I don't know, I just figured I'd come out with one. It seems cool, everybody's doing it. That was his response and reason for coming out with the sea salt spray. And I watched, and then I started to see more and more people, and that stood out to me so much that launching a sea salt spray in a lineup of products that are not even your own, you've done nothing except put a label on it, is because it's cool and everybody is doing it. So when you talk about brand credibility and brand recognition and the why behind why people do what they do, you should take that into consideration when you're purchasing from a brand or a company. What's happening now? Fast forwarding all the way till now, this Tidal Wave right here. It's become my #1 selling product for a number of reasons. One, because I went through numerous changes of this formulation. I decided to go a whole new route with this, and I got this product, and I hand tested this for about 5-6 months to get it exactly where I wanted it. And I didn't base this or create this based off of, oh, I woke up, one day at 1 p.m. and I'm 19 years old in my kitchen and decided to mix some sea salt with water, and now I have a sea salt spray. That wasn't the process. The whole process was me testing this over and over again based off of the thousands of hair types and clients I've worked on over the years, knowing and understanding hair, knowing that, let's just get this mannequin right here. This is such a popular hairstyle. This is what helped make this product go viral. Knowing that I need a product to support this type of look. I need a product that I'm going to spray in the hair and it's going to help enhance waves and curls, and you're not going to need 19 sprays of it. This is, and I'm making a bold claim here, but I'm telling you because I'm a real professional, you need 1 or 2 spritzes. That's it for a style like this. You can take the hair, go back 1, let's do 2 spritzes, okay? I'm doing this live with you right now. 2 spritzes of Tidal Wave. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to work the product in, and I've done this many, many, many times. What's happening is the product is absorbing into the hair. I can feel the texture, and it's going to give you volume like that. Within 3 seconds, it's gonna give you that hold, it's gonna give you that volume and that texture, exactly what you need. Now, what's been happening in this market is that I'm seeing all these people say on TikTok and coming out with, oh, I've got the best sea salt spray, and I admire entrepreneurship and I admire hustle and all that. That's great. But when people are making claims or people are doing demonstrations on their own hair and all they're doing is spraying it in and just going like this and, oh my God, look at it. That's just ridiculous, okay? Their hair already looks phenomenal. They've got a lot of hair. Anyone can literally use water and tousle their hair like this and it's fine, okay? This product, and I'm telling you, this is tested by myself, created. The results are all based off of what I wanted to see the hair do as a real professional, a real hairstylist. I want to see that texture. When you're blow drying hair, right? If you've got a bob or one length hairstyle, you spray this in, you use my round brush to blow dry it, you're gonna get that maximum volume. I've demonstrated this numerous times on my channel. I wanna have results based off of not just one hair type, based off of all different hair types. So the thing about this spray, and again, I'm seeing more and more people come out with sea salt sprays, and that's great. There's plenty of room for everybody. However, I just feel like it's getting so ridiculous at times because people are just trying to capitalize on the popularity of sea salt sprays. If you go to my TikTok page, if you go to even my YouTube videos and type in like TikTok, I started doing all these TikTok hairstyles and helping make this whole thing go viral like years ago. You could even see me on YouTube cutting some TikTokers' hair, right? Like I went and traveled and cut a lot of haircuts all based off of that haircut I was just showing you. Using Tidal Wave. It went viral because I was using it as a real professional. Not just waking up in my bathroom, spraying it with a ton of hair and going like this, and 3 seconds, oh, look what I did. To me, that doesn't say much of anything. So I just say, there's all different products out there. Maybe you make like another company. You may like who knows? I don't, that's up to you as an individual of who you purchase from and why you purchase it. But I just think it's very interesting because there's so many lines out there, and even on Amazon. This is the number 7 best sea salt spray on Amazon. And 3 in that top 10, maybe I would say honestly probably 4, are the exact same product. And it's from that first individual who I described earlier saying, oh, I'm making a sea salt spray because it's cool. It's the same as that individual's. They're all the same. There's 4 of them that are the exact same formula, just packaged differently from the same manufacturer. So, I mean, look, if some of you don't care, that's your sea salt spray, that's your hair gel, whatever, you could care less if there's 19 other companies using the same thing. That's totally fine. I get that. But I just wanted to bring up a video because I just find like with sea salt sprays, I'm just seeing more and more people trying to capitalize on a product that to me, it's starting to really come down to brand credibility and recognition. I've got over 2,500 videos here on YouTube, free hair tutorials. People have told me they're cutting hair from watching my videos. So I think I bring a lot of value to my brand, my entire lineup, because every product I've tested, every product I have, which has a lot of purpose to it. So I know I went on and on and on. And also, if you want to purchase this or any of my products, you can use code YouTube20, 20% off, YouTube20, shop.thesalonguy.com. Now, I know this was kind of a rant. I can just really become passionate about stuff like this. And again, I admire anyone who's trying to start a business, but after a while, it's kind of like, there's gonna come a point where people may start to see the nonsense. People may start to see like, oh, okay, he's just some dude who's got like nice hair and he's just like suckering people into buying his products because it's like a nutrition person. Like, You know, the dude works out like 9 times a day, eats a healthy diet. He's going to get shredded and ripped, but his supplements may not do anything. I mean, I've seen that numerous times. So that's it. That's my whole spiel and my story, but I put a lot of hard work into this, a lot of passion into this. That's why I use it in so many of my videos. That's why I am so proud of this sea salt spray tidal wave. It's come a very long way, and I thank all of you, for the support. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.